Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Casual Report episode. It doesn't matter because Dan is in the house. Jam is also with us today. We'll start with you, Dan. How are you?
Yeah. I'm good. I don't know if you can hear the screaming child in the background, but I do apologise in advance.
Mate, don't you worry.
I cannot hear.
Cannot hear. Dan, it's been a hot minute. What have you been up to, mate?
Working. Looking after said child.
Living the dream.
Living the dream. And every so often I might drop off and play a bit of a video game here and there.
Oh, interesting. So, question: if you were to drop off and play a video game, what would we be playing?
So what have I been playing?
Yes, do some of that.
So I have found a bit of an itch for Mirror's Edge recently.
Oh,
so I played and completed the first one again.
Nice.
I love the first one. And I've just started a run on Catalyst.
Oh, why?
Yeah. So yeah, I'm scratching an itch.
You're living that dream, is what you're doing,
yeah.
mate. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Have you watched anything recently, or have you been anywhere?
Greenhead Park.
Greenhead
on the weekend.
You love Greenhead Park.
Work, and more work.
Oh, have you watched Moon Knight yet?
No.
No one's watched Moon Knight yet. I'm fuming.
I mean, no one's watched it.
You have. You're a gimp.
Well, I've watched it. I haven't watched the latest episode.
Right. Okay. Cool. But you've been having fun though, Dan. How's fatherhood?
It's good. It's good. Yeah. He is nearly 6 weeks old, and they say at 6 weeks he gets to his worst. So we're absolutely buzzing. Obviously,
you've been snoozing.
Yeah, to a degree, yeah.
To a degree, yeah.
He's okay. He's some nights he sleeps for 2 or 3 hours. Some nights he sleeps for 5. You don't get an in between.
It's not just like one extreme or the other. There's nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
mate. Tell them to sort it out. We need to be snoozing now. Because life comes at you fast, mate. You know what I mean?
But it does. Can't believe he's nearly 6 weeks old.
It's crazy, man.
Old mess.
It's crazy. Joining me and Dan is, as always, the lounge chair of the Casual Report. Jam's in the house. Jam, how are you?
I'm good. Yeah, fine.
What have you been up to? Did you have a nice weekend?
It's alright. Just helping my mum.
Is mum chilling?
Just bare decorating to do.
Bare decorating.
Gardening. But yeah, it's all coming together.
I love it when a plan comes together, mate. What have you been up to? What have you been playing?
Playing the greatest game of all time.
Which is what?
Obviously, the next words out of your mouth should be, so you've been playing Lego Star Wars then.
I know you've been playing Lego Star Wars. Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker saga, not the Star Walker saga. How is it? Still good?
It's great. It's
really good. Where are you up to? You done episode 1 last time I checked, right? So
yeah, I'm on episode 2. But I could fly through these much quicker, but I'm being thorough.
You're getting that platinum.
Do you know I sent you that thing saying, like, look at this obnoxious trophy of 10 billion stubs? There's a trophy for 10 billion stubs.
No, billion or million?
Billion.
No, billion's too many.
Yeah, no,
way too many.
So I'm trying to get on it early. So I've spent like ages just farming studs to get the multipliers, the permanent multipliers. So I've got ×2, I've got ×8 now. And then I think you can get up to like ×30 something.
Okay, that's not too bad. That isn't too bad.
Yeah,
question.
Not too bad.
Do potential stats carry over? So if you went on 1 and you say you got a multiplier, would the multiplier still be in effect when you go to episode 2?
It's a perk you unlock.
Okay, that's cool. So there's...
And it's a permanent unlock. So I've unlocked it as early as possible.
Mm-hmm.
So as I progress through the game. So I'm still on episode 2.
Episode 2.
Then it just hopefully naturally just comes.
That's the question. Have you seen the Adam Howard and I'm Really Feeling It scene yet? Have you not been there yet? No.
Nope. I think from the video you showed me, I think I'm there. I think it's Tatooine in episode 2. If not, it's Jakku in episode 7. So I might be a while off.
It could be a while. Okay, fair enough. But you know what people like. People fly through video games nowadays. It's unreal.
Mm-hmm.
You've been playing Lego Star Wars. What else have you been doing?
Watching Supernatural.
How is Supernatural for the billionth time? Is it good?
I'm on season 50, the final season.
Out of 50? Yeah, okay, cool. Right. Still love it.
If Mary could hear you right now.
She'd be buzzing, mate.
It's great.
Supernatural.
Yeah. Which is your favourite season? Or do you not have one?
Mine?
Is it all good?
No, it's not all good.
I know it's not all good. Ryan was in there.
Season 6 and 7 are a bit.
Season 3 or 4, right? It's got to be. Or does it get better than that?
Yeah, it does.
It does.
Well,
Season 4 is really good.
The best season by far is the season where Sam loses his shoe. It's got to be.
Oh, with the Lucky Rabbit's foot. That's season 3.
I lost my shoe.
So I'm right then.
Bella's in that, yeah.
Yeah, Bella's cool. I like Bella.
Bella's cool.
Bobby's in 3 and 4, right?
Yeah, but Bobby's in multiple.
I assume a lot of them, but he started about 2, 3 or 4-ish, right?
Started in 2, I think.
I'm asking you, mate.
Castiel started in 4.
Castiel's a legend.
Lucifer started in 5.
Mm-hmm. You know, the last time I watched a TV show on the TV weekly was Supernatural season 5.
Yeah,
I remember it.
I didn't even do that. I
remembered it because I hated it.
Season 5 was great.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
It was a Lucifer season, mate.
Yeah, but then they just no.
Lucifer is one of the best characters in.
Yeah, he was, and then he killed him off like 2 seconds, right? Then he comes back. He always comes back in. I don't know.
He's in Supernatural like 8 seasons.
Okay, so first season 5, right?
Right, he's in Supernatural for like 5 seasons, 6 seasons, maybe.
Yeah, so he goes away for a bit, then he must come back because he's Lucifer and he does what he wants. He's technically an angel and all that shit. I'm all about
He's
it.
an angel.
I'm all about it.
Yeah, he's one of the best characters in it.
I was gonna say, just for Mary's peace of mind, what do you think of Crowley?
Crowley's awesome.
Hey,
he knows that because
he's an Arsenal fan in real life.
Is he an Arsenal fan?
Yeah, I met him the day Arsenal were playing Hull in the FA Cup final at a Comic-Con. He was checking the score. I was going to get a signature from him.
Met Crowley.
And he was asking why I was on my phone. I said, I'm checking the score for Arsenal. He's like, please tell me. I want to know. I'm like, why don't you go...
Didn't he give you free stuff as well? Because he was like, he wanted to go to the bar and watch the game, so he just have these autographs for free. Was that Crowley? Was that someone else?
No, that was Ty Olsen. He plays Benny.
Is he the skint one?
The what?
Who was the one that requests females' ID before he?
That was Ty. Yeah,
is that him?
Yeah, no, it was. That's not Crowley. No.
No, that Ty Olsen, right?
Yeah. He had a bet with him at the bar, and he strung me up.
Yeah, because he knew. Because
I know I didn't pay up. It's fine.
I
bought him a beer. He asked for. He's like, oh, let's bet dinner on it. It's like, a beer will do.
Why? And you mate, you got suckered into that, mate.
I got stitched up.
No, I mean,
but he was cool anyway.
Mate, well, ask me.
No one cares what you do.
Everyone cares, mate. I've been playing Elden Ring, obviously. I finished it. I did the last 3 bosses, no deaths, mate. Just straight through, because I'm overpowered. And then I'm on New Game Plus now, and I'm just going to Malekith, the Black Blade, which is the 4th to last boss for those that haven't played it. I've just been because I need that, getting that platinum, mate. 2 trophies left. You know what I'm saying, Jam? Also, I nearly was like, fuck the platinum, because I thought one of the trophies was busted, but it required a bit of jigging. It was a weapon trophy. I missed a weapon at the capital, and it didn't ping when I got the legendary fucking weapon. Asked me if I was fuming.
Were you fuming?
Yeah, I was like, where's my trophy? And I had to sort of put it in my chest and then take it out again, and then it was like, bump! Living the dream. But yeah, and also I started on, what day was it yesterday? Monday. Yakuza Like a Dragon, which...
Yakuza lad?
Yeah, Yakuza Lad, as the kids call it, is bloody marvelous. To be honest, I was gonna do more like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but I think I really wanted to play Like a Dragon, but I think I would have been fatigued by the time I got there, and I wouldn't have enjoyed it as much. But I have only done chapter 1, so. But the turn-based system's cool. I remember there being a lot of trepidation about that. People were fuming. But yeah, also I did watch something, the Jimmy Savile thing, but we won't talk about that because he's a prick. It'll annoy you if you watch it. Netflix.
That's why I haven't watched it.
I'm just like, it's one thing. How did nobody just go, hang on a minute? You're a bit of a freak. Do you know what I mean?
I guarantee you people did know.
Yeah, 100%. Because there's one of the high-profile solicitor, his son was on it talking, and he said to the camera crew that his dad told him that I could tell you a lot of things about Jimmy Savile. So obviously people are covering it up, which that's even more frustrating than them actually doing it, I think.
People not speaking up about it.
Yeah. But I mean, if you want to get pissed off, go and watch it. It is what it is. Speaking of children, I'm due to go on paternity any second now.
I was going to say,
so,
yeah, you've got what?
2 weeks tomorrow is the due date.
Start a new job and then say, hang on, mate, I'm not starting for a million weeks.
They're already sorted, mate, don't worry. They said they'd honour it, so it's fine. Yeah, 2 weeks tomorrow, sorry. So, but Jade's been saying, engaging and
listen.
I've been saying that it's not happening until 4th of May. Right, I'm sorry. It's just
I told my sister this. Olivia was down and engaged, and she was 10 days late.
Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better.
I was gonna say I think about 80% of births, firstborns, are late.
Yeah.
It's something like that.
I'm gonna feed her with a load of spicy food and stimulation. I'm not gonna go into detail, but you know what I'm saying. To get that child
on the 4th.
On the 4th of May, right? So, but I mean, Jay's listening to her body signals. She reckons not gonna be long now. If it does, that means the stream will be dead for about 2 weeks, or maybe 3 or 4, depending on what's going down. But that will cut into our potential anniversary, 2-year anniversary since we've been doing Casual Report. Can you believe it?
When did June we started?
May the 13th or 14th or something like that.
Was
it's the first episode on YouTube. I can check now, actually. Give me a second. But yes. So what we'll do, I will put on Twitter when I'm disappearing for 2 or 3 weeks, or probably a bit longer. Who knows? But we'll do the anniversary celebrations and all that nonsense when we come back. So, just a heads up, May 13th, 2020.
Uncharted 4.
And, you want to bless your ears? There it is, episode 1.
Some janky episode.
It is janky. I mean, to be where we are now, so that, I mean, it is what it is, but, consistency is the key and all that shit. Gentlemen, shall we crack on?
Dude.
Oh, good. Gibbo's finished his streaming, by the way, everybody.
Yeah, smash.
Congratulations to Gibbo. The crowd goes well. He reached his second goal, which is tremendous. It is tremendous, and I'm very proud of him. And it's been a laugh sat in there. So well done, Gibbo, mate. Due to make his Casual Report debut soon, so I'll let you know when that happens. But he's very busy. We're all very busy, which is why there's so many of us. But moving on, Marvel shit. Oh, fucking charts, bastard. Forgot to put the chart link on the thing. I'll do that in a second. But the Marvel thing will happen soon. Today was a busy day, so we couldn't do it today. Do you know what I'm saying? Needed to get that YouTube algorithm in our favour, mate. But it is what it is. But gentlemen, it's charts time. I don't need the link because I remember it. What do you think is number 1 this week?
I can tell you what it is.
You can tell me. Have you got a link? Can you link me?
No, I haven't got a link. I remember reading a story about the fact that Elden Ring was knocked off number 1 by Lego Star Wars.
Yes. So
Woo!
week 2 at number 1. It's like a Star Wars again. Elden Ring's still number 2, I believe. It's not loaded. It's loaded. Christopher Dring, gamesindustry.biz. Living the dream, living that high life. Doing it all for us. Is that the one? No, sorry. You're right. Lego Star Wars. Gran Turismo 7. Horizon Forbidden West. FIFA 22. Pokemon Legends. Mario Kart 8. Kirby. Elden Ring's number 8. Grand Theft Auto 5 number 9. And Animal Crossing is number 10.
Animal Crossing is still there.
The greatest game
Animal Crossing will forever
of all time, lads. That's about what we would have expected, right, from the charts. Well, I think the PS5 got in stock over the past couple of days, so that's bumped up a load of. I've put the wrong fucking thing on. Sorry, lads. There's too many drop-down menus. You know what I'm saying? But I will go on. Gran Turismo 7 posted 163% spike in sales, sending the racing game up 5 places, number 2. Just behind it is Horizon Forbidden West, number 3, which jumped 11 places after a 307% leap in sales. Other PS5 games also moved up the charts. Spider-Man Miles Morales re-enters at number 15 after 302%. Ratchet and Clank is back up in the top 40 at number 17 with a 709% jump. That is, you can find that cheap. You can find that quite cheap, I believe. Which is, I'm not saying that's why people bought it. People bought it because they bought PS5 and they obviously want a good game to play on it. But I believe that's why the volume is there for I assume, because we're at 30-40 quid in some places now. Ghostwire Tokyo, is at number 21, sales up 210%, and Ghost of Tsushima, and Ghost of Tsushima is up to number 30, and that is up 464%. Number 1 for a second consecutive week is Lego Star Wars. The game posted a huge launch week, and it's the fastest selling Lego game in UK history. This week sales dropped 70% week on week, but the Warner Brothers game still comfortably retains its leading position. Boom. And obviously comes highly rated from my very own Jam Casual. So if that isn't,
I'm the one that put it in the charts.
Yeah, exactly. If your it's your good words, mate. Good vibes have just been sent out, and that's what's happened. There was technically a new release this week with a new version of Grand Theft Auto 5 and PS5. So Grand Theft Auto, with there being the Xbox series and PS5 versions. You could technicalities. Kirby and the Forgotten Lands drops from number 2 to 7 after 50% drop in sales. Are you getting that, Jam?
Probably will one day, yeah.
Yeah. You fancy that, Dan? Kirby?
Yeah, no,
No,
not for me.
Okay, I can appreciate that, mate. Other recent big launches fell down the charts. Elden Ring number 8 after 13% slip. That's not too bad. Week 6 or 7. Fucking Ryan's in the chat, everybody. Let's go. Ryan,
Joe McCarthy, Richard Nixon, Studebaker, Television, North Korea, South Korea, Marilyn Monroe, Ryan started the
WWE
fire.
2K22 drops out of the top 10 and is at number 12 after a 6% sales slide. Tiny Tina's Wonderlands is down 12 places to 23 after a 41% drop. Bum, bum, bum. Go and tell Rob. Bet he's crying into his cereal, mate. Has he been playing? I'm not sure he's been playing that, to be honest, but
he's on Apex at the moment.
He's on Apex. Tell him stop being a gimp. But gentlemen, enough about the charts. Anything to add before I move on? Now, gentlemen, there's a huge tweet I saw today. It's not the one you think it is I'm talking about. There's one, you know what I mean? I was going ballistic. I had to give Ryan a call when I was at work. I was like, Ryan, I need to talk to you about this, but I will take the lead on that in a second. First, Star Wars. You may have heard of it. Some niche space nonsense. The nerds like.
How dare you?
No, you're not taking a piss. But Amy Hennig of Soul Reaver fame, of Uncharted fame. Originally, if you recall, she was doing that Star Wars ragtag fucking game that got the EA just went. Nah, we'll have our Battlefront money, thanks, Amy. Son of a bit, and later, and that agreement, that was a disaster, to be honest with you. But we'll go on. So Amy, bless her heart, tweeted today, and if you recall, she left at EA and started her own studio, Skydance New Media. Sorry. She tweeted, and I quote, "Never tell me the odds," and there's a link to StarWars.com. Are you all excited? And it says, Amy Hennig and Skydance New Media creating the new Star Wars game.
Good.
That is a new... a new Star Wars game, Adventures on the Game of most acclaimed creators. Skydance New Media today announced a collaboration with Lucasfilm Games. I'll ask you in a second, actually. To develop and produce a narrative-driven action-adventure game featuring an original story in the Star Wars galaxy. Helming Skydance New Media is award-winning writer and director Amy Hennig, a game industry legend whose credits include the blockbuster series Legacy of Kain, Jak and Daxter, and Uncharted. Right up Jam Street. This is Star Wars and all that fucking Naughty Dog nonsense. So Jam is in like Graceland here right now. I've got to be honest with you. She goes on to say, I've often described how seeing Star Wars in 1977, remember it well, Amy, essentially rewired my 12-year-old brain, shaping my creative life and future indelibly. Tells she's a writer, to be fair. I'm elated to be working with Lucasfilm Games again to tell interactive stories in the galaxy that I love. Jam.
Yes.
I'll start with you, mate, if I may.
You may. I'll allow it.
Do you recall when this game was cancelled? This other ragtag, whatever it was called. Were you a bit annoyed because there was that footage?
Because she was attached to it, which was.
Do you think that this will be that again? Do you reckon they're going to rebirth that project?
Resurrect it? Yeah,
resurrect that project. Or do you reckon they'll just go to a different direction? We'll never know, truly, but I just wondered.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm down for them to resurrect it or make a new one, but who's going to know what the difference is?
Exactly.
Unless they come out and tell you.
This is years off, by the way. But yeah,
it is.
I'm excited. So you assume with being Amy Hennig, it's going to be third-person action, story-driven, corridor, linear kind of thing. Were you down for that?
Yeah, I am. Yeah. I mean, let's face it, like kind of Last Jedi, Fallen Order's kind of like that.
Fallen Order is very like that, very Dark Souls-ish as well. I don't think it'll be that kind of combat. I think it'll be more.
I don't think lightsabers will be involved as much.
Yeah, do you reckon it's going to be pistols?
Because that's a safe bet to go to, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe let's have like a Han Solo type character. There's a guy in the Old Republic. I've never played the Old Republic, the MMO one. The trailer is it looks like a cowboy.
Dan, who's that? Do you know
him?
You know him?
No idea.
Okay,
so someone like that, like a scoundrel,
a ragtag twin pistol or twin laser pistol person going down. Mojo Jojo.
Jojo.
I mean, so we couldn't be more. Well, it says that Skydance New Media was formed in 2019 with the goal of creating high-fidelity, richly interactive experiences crafted for traditional gaming platforms, as well as emerging streaming services, and designed to be appealing, inviting, and accessible to a global audience. Since its creation, the studio has assembled a team of developers and artists with decades of AAA experience in action and adventure gaming, as well as a diverse team of creative consultants from the worlds of film, television, games, and comics. I mean, I'm in. All you need to say was Amy Hennig Star Wars game coming soon a bit. I'm in. That's all I needed.
Day one.
Yeah. Daniel, my man.
Yes.
We all love Star Wars on this show. It's like it's like a requirement to come on. Actually, I've got it written in your contract. If you don't want to come on, you've got to like Star Wars. I'm just kidding.
It should be.
I mean, if there was contracts, I would put it in there. To be honest.
Oh, t-shirt of it. Look, yeah. It wasn't even purpose.
Yeah, Jade's wearing my t-shirt because they're like Primark. They're all quite tenty, so you know.
Primark do good t-shirts.
Oh yeah, mate. Daniel, Star Wars. Does this project interest you? I know it's years off, but straight up. Yeah. Yes. We're talking Mary, get out of my way, day one. I'm going to shop to buy this new Amy Hennig Star Wars game. We'll see in a bit.
Not quite.
not there.
It's not the Old Republic.
Okay, yeah, to be fair.
Oh my god, I forgot we've got that coming still.
Yeah, that's the Republic. Yeah, to be fair.
We'll see that in 2024.
Like, I won't be getting that on PS5. As soon as it comes to PC, though, bam.
Yeah, okay, cool. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Question, if I may be so bold, what sort of era timeline, where do you think it's going to place? Do you reckon it's going to be slap bang in the middle of the Skywalker saga? It's going to be High Republic. Is it High Republic? The one, or do you reckon it's going to be elsewhere?
Where was the original gameplay? This Operation Ragtag. Did it ever specify when?
I don't think it did. You know. Let me use the power of Google, mate. You sit back.
Yeah.
The Old Republic one is obviously the Old Republic. That guy.
Yeah, I would actually, because you've obviously got different timelines. Like you've got like Knights of the Old Republic, which is set like thousands of years before Luke Skywalker was even conceived. Yeah. I would actually like to see sort of midway between some of the Sith Lords. So a Darth Bane sort of area, because not many people have sort of touched on that. And apparently he's a friggin' badass, is Bane. So yeah, I'd like to see that myself, but it's probably going to be somewhere between the Skywalker timeline.
Yeah, it was cancelled in 2017, by the way, that other one, which is crazy.
I'd like to see it canon in the sequel trilogy.
Can I just say
that
piss
a lot of people off. I like it.
Not including the characters, but all the shit that we're getting now on Disney Plus is all original stuff and all prequel stuff. There's no. We're gonna get Cassian Andor, which is Rogue One, which is technically
in theory. In theory.
In theory, yeah. And then we've got Obi-Wan, which is prequel. Ahsoka, which is in between.
Prequel-ish.
We've got nothing. Like if they did that,
there's no added universe to the sequel. So you say you'd like a game in that sort of era, yeah?
Yeah. Expand them. Answer some questions that people are like, "Oh, that wasn't right in the sequel trilogy."
Yeah, no. Newsflash. No one's asked if.
But it can be a completely separate story, just set in the same timeline. You know what I mean?
Was there a character you'd like to see as like the focal point of this sequel trilogy game, or would you like a film game?
If it's just game, I'd like new characters.
Yeah, so like new characters, but perhaps Rey,
maybe crossover with
like Rey in the background, something doing a thing, or you say, what's his name?
Finn.
No, not Finn. The other dude.
Poe
flying a fucking thingy,
shouting
at you down the radio.
I'd take a Poe Dameron TV series any day.
Okay, would you take a Poe Dameron game and this be the game?
Yeah, but they won't.
Yeah, but if your decision, you said, Amy, this is what you're doing. If it was up to you.
Poe Dameron is predominantly, he's a fighter pilot.
To be fair, to be fair, if that was you, you'd have any sense. You'd be like, Amy, just do what you need to do. Here's a checkbox. We'll see in a bit.
Yeah,
print me some money. See you later. You know what I'm saying? I can't find an era of that.
I would just look in somewhere between Bane and Plagueis would be really good. Because Plagueis is somebody who's really interesting, but
no one knows about
it.
Nobody's done f all about it, and obviously that's just before Palpatine.
Well, Palpatine kills him.
Yeah, exactly. So it's one of those. Can I also just say that 5 minutes in, Liverpool are 1-0 up?
Are they actually?
Yeah.
Who are they playing? Oh, Everton played today. Fuck's sake.
They're not playing today, I don't think.
No,
they're not.
Wednesday. I'm getting mixed up because it was. Doesn't matter. Yeah. So. Yeah, I can't find a location for that ragtag game, but I think it was Han Solo-esque-ish. So we're talking that sort of OG trilogy kind of.
Yeah, I would like that
kind of era. Yeah.
It's like a GTA Star Wars, Criminal Underworld.
Yeah, I'd love that, like, because there's a lot of twats in Star Wars, and I'd be all over it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's a lot of potential for that kind of like.
I found something.
Ooh, he's found something.
It is a linear game about a large-scale heist taking place in the wake of events of Star Wars: A New Hope.
There you go. So OG then. I was kind of right. I hit the post. Well, me buzzing. What do I want? No, I'm doing The Office. Sorry.
Yeah, what do you want?
I don't know.
Kevin.
I would. Yeah. To be fair, like, I'd say, would you take a Mandalorian kind of game, or would you not? Would you want that to be that, and then
I think it's too. It's just too on the nose.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I agree, but I'd love to see.
I mean, it'd be cool, but it's
It'd be cool. Like, little knobhead. You know what I mean? Would you like a Mass Effect-esque style kind of exploration? Shit, you don't know what I'm talking about. Do you?
I think the problem we've got. I think the problem we've all got at the moment is the fact that there's so many Star Wars games being announced.
Yeah,
that
to
we're
be
just
fair,
there, like,
that Ubisoft one.
What are we sort of now?
Fuck it. Now you've said
going
that
to be without more than what do we actually need?
There's shitloads. There's Knights of the Republic. There's that Ubisoft one.
Yeah.
There's
the Ubisoft.
Fallen Order 2. There's the RTS one. There's
Eclipse.
Yeah.
Eclipse coming. And now
in
this
about 2027 probably. And then this one, there's what 5 or 6 on the top of red. So there's probably more.
Yeah.
There's that.
All we need now is CD Projekt Red to announce one, and then we're all good.
To be fair, yeah, release broken in about 10 years, but it'd be great. I want to see a game set in the Trandoshan and Wookiee conflict.
Yeah, Ryan, we can have that, but like an XCOM type game, like tactical game.
Yeah, is that what you'd say? Yeah.
Wait,
we'll fucking talk. Well, I'll talk about this all fucking day.
That's not Amy Hennig though.
No, I wouldn't. I'm sure she'd nail it, but I do think that people need to stick to what they're more comfortable in and branch out here and there. But don't like a whole project.
She's good at, yeah.
A whole project that'd be fucking mint, by the way. Like a whole project out of your comfort zone. Perhaps we'll
not Ewok Adventures or whatever it was that got released.
Oh, that bloody fucking cartoon thing. That was great.
I'd love an Ewok game.
To be fair,
give it to me.
I would as well.
Ewoks are great.
Ewoks are tremendous. Jam, you don't like Ewoks. I don't know why.
I've seen Caravan of Courage, but you've never seen that Star Wars film.
Why would I have seen that?
Exactly.
Is that like the worst Star Wars animation?
It's like it's not anime. It's live action Star Wars film.
No, it's not. Is that the Christmas?
You look it up. Caravan of Courage.
Caravan of Courage. I've not even heard of it.
No one's seen this film, Jam.
It's a little family on Endor. The little girl goes missing, and
it's an Ewok adventure.
Yeah.
I know the one I have actually. It's on Disney Plus.
Oh, is it? Oh,
it is. I can watch it now on Disney.
Oh my god, what is this? For those that are interested.
Wow. It's got Warwick.
Of course it has. Yeah. Yeah, man. Warwick Davis in other Star Wars as well. I'm pretty sure he is, right?
He's in pretty much all of them.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
He plays obviously Wicket in Return of the Jedi and that, and then in Episode 1 he's in the crowd at Tatooine, the pod racing.
Now this is pod racing.
In Solo is part of it, Enfys Nests.
It is, mate.
That's something we need.
Group.
He's in 4. Go on.
That's another Star Wars game we need, like Racer Revenge.
Do you know what? Racer Revenge was, I think, better than Racer.
You reckon?
I love Racer. I can't help but love Racer. Racer Revenge is a little bit, I don't know. Nah, Racer for me.
Mm-hmm. So he's in Return of the Jedi, Caravan of Courage, Ewoks, The Battle of Endor, Episode 1, Episode 7, Rogue One, Episode 8, Rebels, Solo, and Episode 9.
And Harry Potter.
So he's probably the biggest actor in the world, to be honest.
Which means probably.
I was going to say, I got the pun there.
Well, what's that? Yeah, what's that fucking scary film he's in?
Is that the clown thing?
No, not that. The Leprechaun. It's not Leprechaun. Is it Leprechaun?
Leprechaun.
Fuck you, mate. Yes, it is.
What's her face? Is Jennifer Aniston's first film or something
I
like that?
haven't got a clue, mate. Let me have a look. Jennifer Aniston is in it. Clever dick. 1993. Budget was $1 million, made 8.6.
It was Jennifer Aniston's.
It was
first.
probably what made. I believe it.
Was, yeah.
I'm not going to try and look it up. That's just a fact. Just deal with it, mate. But gentlemen, there is about 40 leprechauns. I'm going down a rabbit hole here. Let's go away. We can sit here and talk about Star Wars till the fucking cows come home, mate. But in the final summation of that is that we are all excited and we're all down for it, and we can't wait to see more. Well, can't wait to see anything really. Anything to add before I move on to a bigger story?
No.
No. Jam.
Sorry, I've got Caravan of Courage on. Just skimming through it.
Okay, right, lads, sit back. I got this one, don't worry. My day was made today, right? Never been more happy in my life. Otherwise, come on the one weekend over the next one of two weekends over the next couple of months. I'm actually busy, so that's annoyed me a little bit. I'm joking, a bit fucking chilling. Gentlemen, Nintendo dropped Xenoblade Chronicles 3 information today. Are you happy?
No.
Why aren't you happy?
No.
I'm going to put the trailer. I mean, I've watched this trailer about 400 times. That Parts and Rec meme with Tom sat there and he's like, is it Tom? I forget his name. Tom Haverford, yeah, it is short. He's like, I've watched this for 5 hours now. It's beautiful.
Sorry.
Yes, that's him. But I went for his Parts and Rec name because I'm common. But gentlemen, new Xenoblade trailer. It's on the screen now-ish. All its fucking British voice acting glory. There's grey-haired anime people, I should say, all over it. There's Mechon. I'm very excited. High end tier as well. Now, this trailer's interesting. Shows a bit of battle there. Jam's going to be really confused. I don't like it. But, obviously, you can merge into these robot things as well, which is this game's shtick, I imagine. That'll be important to how you progress in the battle system and how you get stronger. That I can confirm that is Jenna Coleman. Any doubt you had, out the window, because it is Jenna Coleman when you hear her talk. Do you know what I'm saying? But the most interesting thing about this trailer, there's two things. One, there's a bitch ass fucking collector's edition, which I'm getting, by the way. And also, the game was announced for a September release. It's actually been pushed forward, which is strange because mostly it's been pushed back. It's been pushed forward to the 29th of July. Because I was really confused watching the trailer earlier because the Americans, sorry Ryan, flipped the dates round. So it's month, day, year, when the actual correct procedure is day, month, year. Small,
mm-hmm.
Well, big, bigger, biggest, right? You understand, right?
Small, medium, large.
Yeah. Like that's the most logical way. I'm sorry. So I was really confused. I was like, I saw it on the 29th of September and I looked at it and I was like, hang on a minute. I had to sort of, what? And then I read the fucking description. It's like the 29th of July, which is my mum's birthday, 2 days after my mum's birthday. So
are you getting it for your mum?
Yep. Get my mum a copy for birthday. What are you talking about, Ryan? The most logical way is day, month, year. Don't talk to me about anything else. Don't bring anything else to the table, right? So that, and then obviously there's always like images about, and I've watched the trailer about 400 times. I'm convinced that the person who's in the first one or the second one that is potentially in this one as well also dies in this one. I'm not going to spoil anything for people that are
You're
playing
spoiling it for me.
But I mean, it is him because it's a dude. I'm sorry, it is him because it's the same voice actor. End of story. And he's got the same scar. Don't go there. Right. I'm very excited. Can you tell?
I could with all my phone. I had about 58,000 messages on my phone.
What is that?
Back to back,
Ryan. That means that's nothing. That's the wrong way round.
It's Chinese New Year.
Japanese.
It's 2-0 already.
Oh, it's not. Who
Is it?
It's sour.
So, question
No.
to both of you. It's not about Xenoblade, don't worry.
Oh.
Although Xenoblade's involved. With Xenoblade coming forward, which never happens in pretty much anything, like even music or films films every now and then, but like rarely. If it's a change of date in video games, it's always backwards. Never bringing it forward. Rarely bringing it forward. I don't think I've seen a jump that big ever. Like,
I don't understand why. Anyway, they just keep it for room for error, I suppose, but it doesn't even add up putting it before the fiscal year ends because that's come and gone.
This is the question, Jam. Is it moving out of the way so something else can slot in that position, in that September, October-ish position? Maybe. Are we seeing like, for example, Splatoon 3, Bayonetta 3? Are we getting that Metroid Prime remaster? Are we getting a Zelda Wii U ports with that being pushed back to next year? Go on.
Are we getting an F-Zero?
No, it's not happening. Don't do this to me, Dan. Don't give me hope. Don't give me hope ever. So,
imagine a game that Nintendo didn't announce and they just released
like,
it.
yeah,
And it was
F-Zero.
You'd be there. You'd be there like, what?
My jaw would be on the floor, mate. I'd be like, what on earth is happening? But, Jam, we'll go to you first. Do you think that's moved out of the way, something to slot in with Zelda being pushed into next year? Or do you think...
I don't even think Zelda's going to be on this Switch.
Do you not?
No.
Why?
Well, I think there will. I think it'll be on this one.
Is it going to be this one Switch Pro compatible or Switch Pro preferred, or is it going to be Switch 2?
I think it's just going to be next gen Switch. I think they're going to keep. I think they'll keep the same idea because it doesn't need changing.
Mm-hmm.
I know Nintendo they're
Nintendo been told that before, mate.
But this doesn't need changing in this console. Yeah, bump it up, give it a spec boost and stuff like that. But the Switch is the best console that Nintendo have had since the GameCube.
Some may argue since the SNES. Some may argue that, and I would hear.
But at least between the Super Nintendo, N64, and GameCube, you had a controller in your hand, and the Wii is like throwing the shit out. And the Wii U was this big, huge pad, and it was just nonsense.
But you
they
played your
right
Wii U
with the
wrong.
Switch. They got it right with the Switch.
Use a Wii U Pro controller with the sticks the wrong position. To be fair, whenever I could and when I was playing my Wii, I always put my GameCube controller in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm playing. Why is Shulk trending? This is interesting. Hang on.
Probably because Xenoblade.
Well, that is. I know. What has anyone seen him in the trailer? This is what I'm asking.
I did.
Right,
he said he's really feeling it.
There's no screenshot. Right, never mind. Dan, do you think the gap between Mario Strikers and Xenoblade was too large and they brought it forward to quell that thirst, or has it moved out the way of the winter?
There's got to be something else.
Do you reckon it's moved out? It must have moved out the way of the winter slot, right? They've gone, that's too late. Bring it forward, and then we'll slot Metroid Prime, Zelda Wii U ports, whatever here. Is that what you think? Or?
It could be Breath. Yeah, it could be. It's one of those, isn't it? Where you wouldn't raise it that far forward.
No. Is it like
unless
6
you
weeks?
had a plan.
Because to bring a game forward 6 weeks is an eternity, right? In game development time, I imagine. So I'm trying to. Oh, God's sake! But Mario Strikers is all you need anyway, so it is what it is. Do you know what I'm saying?
Always.
But gentlemen, I could theorise over Xenoblade Chronicles all day long, if you'll excuse me. Now, quiet. I'm going to move on. Do you have anything to add to Xenoblade, or can I go?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go on. Game Pass edition. There's not much today, so I'm going to run through this quick. Are you ready? Coming soon, F1 2021, Need for Speed, Hot Pursuit, they're both to the cloud. 7 Days to Die, cloud console and PC. Bugsnax, cloud console and PC. Turnip Boy, that's your game, Jam, cloud console and PC. Unsold, console and PC. Research and Destroy, console and PC. Ubisoft games coming to Game Pass. Assassin's Creed Origins. and For Honor, right? Is it just that? Yeah, cool. Or For Honor Marching Fire Edition. I assume that's the whole game. I'm not sure how For Honor works. But available today in F1 and Need for Speed on Cloud, and Turnip Boy. Turnip Boy commits tax evasion. It's definitely your game, Jam, to be honest. April 26th, 7 Days to Die. Cloud, it is, to be fair. Cloud console PC. Research and Destroy, April 26th as well. Console and PC. Bugsnax. Cloud console and PC, April 28th. And also Unsold, console and PC, April 28th. Dum bum bum. Leaving is... Cricket 19, Outlast 2, Secret Neighbour, Streets of Rage 4, all leave on the 30th. So get those gaming in while you can. And also Touch Controls, I know Jam likes that a lot. So it's Ben 10, Besieged, Danganronpa, Edge of Eternity, Hitman Trilogy, Lawnmower Simulator, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered, Paw Patrol, Race with Ryan, Transformers Battlegrounds, Windjammers 2, whatever, and Zero Escape, the Nonary games. All getting touch controls. Next up,
Not
mate.
a chance.
You love that shit, mate.
No.
I mean, it does work. If it was like Football Manager, for instance, that would work, right?
Yeah, it'd be fine because it's an Excel.
And I assume like the strategy games and stuff, they'd be fine, I think. But when it's like playing Streets of Rage 4 on it, I'm like, no, I can't. Or Hades.
Reactions and stuff. No,
yeah,
not at all.
I need like a button or something. Dan, is there anything there for you, mate? If you...
I'm interested in Bugsnax. That's supposedly really good.
That's what they say, mate.
I'm a big lover of F1.
You love F1, mate.
This is quite a conflicting title because this is the first where EA took over, and I heard a lot of bad things about it. But I might give that a try. Other than that, 7 Days to Die is supposed to be fantastic.
Yeah, that's cool.
But yeah, no,
not
really. Bugsnax.
Bugsnax coming to Game Pass, right? Jam. I know your taste quite well, mate. We've been friends for a long time. I'm going to assume there's an out there you're going to jump in straight away and play.
Zero things.
Okay. Anything you may
pick up a month.
Yeah, anything you may pick up later on, or is you just going to ride the wave? Well, that, but
just
Game Pass in general, I suppose.
Guardians is the only thing I need to actually download and play.
Have you not downloaded that yet?
No, I've got so much things.
You haven't got anything.
So many things to play.
No, you haven't. Play Guardians, it's sick. Dan, you play it as well as on Game Pass.
I've already got it downloaded.
Yes, you played it yet?
No,
class,
not
mate.
Really.
So good. Right, we shall move on. Gentlemen, Nintendo did a doo-doo. No, it wasn't Nintendo did a doo-doo, but somebody did a doo-doo yesterday, and Twitter, if you were on Twitter yesterday, you may have seen a tweet from Trash Bandat Coot, whoever that is. I assume a hacker or something, I don't know. But this, I'm not going to put the screenshots on screen because I'm not happy with how they were acquired. Do you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm sure there's some dodgy shit going on here, but it deserves its discussion. So this person's found emulators, which is the Game Boy emulator and a Game Boy Color emulator, as well as a Game Boy Advance emulator. There's videos of the Game Boy Advance emulator working on the Switch, which lead heavy speculation that these are the next influx of Nintendo Switch Online memberships. But I know you're surprised.
Do you don't think it's just going to be included?
That's what I meant. That's what I meant. I don't think it's going to be. I think there's going to be an additional tier or additional.
Mm-hmm.
I pay an extra £1 a month for something and get these. Not a pound, but that's a good question. I think jam. Come on, mate. What do you think?
I think it should be included.
Just
in what was
straight in, bang, from the ground level, yeah.
I think at the point that they bumped it up anyway, gave us Mega Drive and N64.
Yeah.
I think they already knew they were going to add GBA.
Yeah. Okay. So do you reckon the Game Boy?
I thought they said right that GBA. Let's say they do GameCube. Fair enough. Another bump.
Mm. Okay. So do you think that it'll be ground floor? So if you get just a Nintendo Switch Online base vanilla shit,
I don't know.
Do you think it's going to be extent? What's it called? The shit we have. The one that pissed everyone off.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it'll be that.
Yeah. So perhaps they put Game Boy on like the base vanilla one, and then put Color and Advance on the top one, or
maybe
some sort of combination.
Only the GBA that's been
maybe we'll stick to 32-bit on the top. Well, 16 technically to Sega, but that's a third-party system that we can have a bit of wiggle room there. You know what I mean? But I thought they'd do GBA before N64, to be honest. But we're here. Or Game Boy, any kind of Game Boy system before N64. Daniel,
yes,
you got a Nintendo Switch Online?
I do, but it's just the base pack.
Just the base one, no worries. Do you think that you're going to get the added Game Boy functionality, or do you reckon it's just going to be an extra tier, or what?
Yeah, likely not. The stuff that's come first, the N64 and the Sega stuff, hasn't really interested me. So I'm a bit like, it's an expensive jump for not a lot. 'Cause it's not like you get unlimited library, if you know what I mean. It's
that's
limited.
fair. I mean, that's probably...
So, no.
Yeah, that's fair. I read it from Gavin Lane at Nintendo Live. He says, last year there were whispers that Nintendo was planning to bring Game Boy games to its Nintendo Switch Online subscription to join the existing library of SNES and SNES games, plus the N64 and Sega Genesis catalogs available as part of the expansion pack jam. Now, a leak seems to provide evidence that Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance games may be hitting the service soon. According to Trash Band at Coot is the Twitter account. On Twitter, files have been leaked on 4chan, which include a Nintendo-developed GBA emulator codenamed Sloop and a Game Boy emulator codenamed Hyoko. I'm not sure what that means, but I'm not sure where the name comes from. Both developed by Nintendo of Europe's Nintendo European Research and Development team that's based in Paris. They also did the emulation for 3D All-Stars. And this is very like bare bone fucking debug shit, because the icons are just a Game Boy, like no fucking fancy art, just a black screen and just black background and Game Boy. So we'll say
that's all you need.
Yeah, it's all you need, to be fair. I'm not going to put it on the screen, but if you want to look at it, I should do this really. There's no way, but it's there. But I mean, yeah, I'd take Game Boy Advance games all day long, because there's a lot of Game Boy Advance games, to be fair, Game Boy games which are expensive now. There was a play on the Switch. I wish you could just buy them though. That really annoyed me. Like, do you know what I mean? I don't like seeing like a cheeky subscription. I'm not sure how you feel. If you'd rather just pay X amount per game, or you'd rather pay the subscription and get dribs and drabs. Probably more for sale, like the fucking, what's it called, the Virtual Console. I'd rather have something like that. You know what I mean?
But I bought bare games on Virtual Console. Can't do it anymore.
Exactly. I mean, to be fair, if I'd have told you there's definitely a Game Boy being added to Nintendo Switch Online of some sort, you'd have believed me. So
yeah, it won't be a surprise.
I reckon.
You say I would have expected it before N64.
Do you reckon it's going to be this year, or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dan, what about you, mate?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I also think. Do you reckon all be going to be at once, or it'll be Game Boy first, Game Boy Color second, and then Game Boy Advance last, or Game Boy and Game Boy Color are joint as one, and then Game Boy Advance later on?
I'd rather have them bit by bit.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And then more games of one console rather than like 3 games of each. Great.
I agree. Gentlemen, we shall move on because we're very busy, mate. Unless you got anything to add?
Do not.
Rise all over Game Boy games on it's 2DS, mate. Gentlemen, I know I'm sat with people of taste because I know when I say Crazy Taxi and Jet Set Radio, you both, or one of you at least, is going to say, oh, they're two dope-ass video games. Well, have I got a story for you both now?
Jet Set Radio.
Are you high?
Jet Set Radio.
Are you joking? Well, to be fair, it was on Dreamcast.
Right.
You didn't have a Dreamcast, and it was on Xbox, and you didn't have it. Fair enough. I'll let you off that one, mate. So, Crazy Taxi and Jet Set Radio. Big budget reboots in works at Sega. This comes from Tom Phillips at Eurogamer. Get my penis out, mate, because it is getting erect. Do you know what I'm saying? Sega is creating big budget reboots of past hits Crazy Taxi and Jet Set Radio. It has been reported. Bloomberg is a paid article, so please go and read it. Pay for it as well if you're that way inclined. If not, stay here. I'll talk you through it. Bloomberg states that these projects are the first to come from Sega's Mystery Super Game initiative, and that two more, one at first-person shooter, are also in the works. What would that be?
Liverpool just missed the penalty.
Of course he did, mate. Of course he did. Development on all the above is still early. Oh, it's going to be years off. With Crazy Taxi reportedly still 2 to 3 years away, despite being in development for over a year already. Sega's ambition here is to create live service games. That's where you get turned off, which can live on for years, amass large communities of players and be relied upon as a recurring source of income. In other words, Sega wants its own version of Fortnite. To what extent these reimaginings will satisfy all the fans of these dormant franchises remain to be seen. Sega first mentioned its Super Game project to investors back in May last year. They did, I remember that. When it dubbed the initiative a priority strategy for the next 5 years. Last November, Xbox and Sega announced a strategic alliance for the Super Game project. That was to use the Azure cloud chip. Super Game will be a key part of Sega's mid to long-term strategy, the company said at the time, with games where the key focuses are global online community and IP utilization. Will these games include NFTs? Sega appeared to put its NFT scheme on hold last year following negative reaction to its initial plans, but this month described both cloud gaming and NFTs as natural extension for future games. That worries me again as well. Sega has declined to comment because it's probably true what he's just said. Dan.
Yes.
Which one do you prefer, Crazy Taxi or Jet Set Radio?
Jet Set.
Jet Set Radio.
So one of the best soundtracks of all time.
Mate, it's fucking banging. It's so good.
Sad.
Did you like Future? Did you play that one?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you prefer Future or the first one?
I preferred Future.
Future was good, man. I think I did as well. But I didn't have the OG Xbox. My mate Daz had it, and I just played it around his house.
It's really, really good. I've got it. I think I've got Jet Set Radio on PC.
Yeah, it is on Steam, I believe, is it?
Steam, yeah, that's where I've got it.
Yeah, mate, we're all buzzing with that. When I say all that jargon about NFTs and like games as a service shit and all that nonsense, does that worry you? It worries me a bit. Does that worry you? Or did you not asked? You didn't give a shit, mate.
In a way, yes, but I can imagine Jet Set Radio being a massive multiplayer online game.
Jet Set Radio. If you have gang wars and shit like that, that'd be cool. Yeah,
that would be cool.
Like, I like the idea of it being like
online and like in an open playground. And now I'm talking myself into it, Dan. Don't do this to me. Because I know
you didn't need talking into it.
You know full well that you're going to be able to spray NFTs on. That's going to be your graphic. Don't. Okay, don't.
You're gonna be able to spray memes.
Memes are fine. Right, memes are funny. Right, don't hurt anyone. Here. Scotty, all that shit you know, Scotty. You don't know what NFTs are. You joking? You're like a scientist, mate. Back off, man. I'm a scientist. What? Oh, you mate. You're right. Yeah. So NFT. What's the other one? Live service. So it's going to be outfits and gang colours you're going to be able to buy as well, which I mean physical NFTs technically that's a good point. They don't wreck the environment much, well, as much as, you know what I'm saying, right?
Amiibos don't cost like thousands though.
What is that as well? It's not the only one. You know about that dude that bought the first ever tweet for like 28 million and sold it for like 28 million less.
Yeah,
like a quid. No one cares, mate.
What do you do with that? Where does this money come from?
I don't know.
How are they just? I'm gonna buy the first ever tweet. It's like,
yeah, why should buy the first ever tweet? I just go on Twitter and go on it.
You go look.
That's what I mean. That's why as much, right? I mean, there's a lot of. I can't explain the NFT thing, but they do damage the environment in a different way.
I mean, I see what you mean, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's not tell you that I own 80+ of them.
Let's not. No, let's not, Jam. Let's not. But I mean, it's gonna be like this massive map, gang wars. Well, yeah, gang wars and different. Oh. You are a scientist, mate. You're the science of fucking laying the smackdown on Smash Brothers. That's what science you know, mate.
It is true.
That is a fucking amazing, mate. But carry on, Jam. I'll move to yourself, mate. Crazy Taxi. Probably the greatest game ever made, to be honest.
Probably the greatest game
of all time. Why, with Crazy Taxi, same question as I asked Dan about Jet Set Radio. When I throw words in your face like NFT, live service shit, where do you see Crazy Taxi taking that nonsense? I imagine it's going to be like a big open area. You're going to open a taxi rank probably. You're going to be able to kit out your taxi colours.
You can compete with other rival taxi companies.
I imagine.
Things like that.
Yeah, I imagine there's going to be like online taxi wars, and perhaps it's going to be online as well, so you can have people out and about, and they're going to have to create the biggest fares. And I'm struggling. I'm not a game developer, by the way. I'm struggling to
probably
see
have
where
planes and helicopters as well.
Yeah. To probably cut out your adverts all over the town, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm struggling where NFTs and shit are going to come into that. But I'm sure they'll find a way to shoehorn that shit in, as they tend to do. But this is I like to say a lot. I see Sega dig into, because they've had Alex Kidd for Streets of Rage 4, that what other ones, haven't they? House of the Dead remake looks alright. I'm sure these projects are big budget, so they're going to look, no disrespect to those, because they are fantastic and they look fine and the artwork's great. They're going to look more big boy budget kind of thing. Do you know what I'm saying? But we'll move on. Unless you've had anything to add over that nonsense I just spouted.
No.
Buzzing. Right, I shall move on. Remember a game called Digimon Survive?
Nope.
No.
Dan, do you?
No.
No. Well, I remember this game. I remember sending G a message. Must have been 4 years ago now. It must have been.
4 years.
Must have been. I was like, oh, new Digimon game coming out. It looks cool. Like, oh god. When was it announced? Tell me. Someone tell me. 2018, 4 years, boom. Finally got a release date. Excuse me, reading from Sal Romano from Gamatsu. So Digimon Survive launches July 28th, which is 1 day shy of Xenoblade, which is unlucky. I'm sorry, it's not happening. In Japan, release date finally set for Digimon strategy RPG. So it's like what I see, like a visual novel with sort of strategy RPG elements, kind of what 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim does, I think. But if you're not, I'm going to put the trailer on for 2 seconds. Where's the trailer? Jam, where's the trailer? It says, what's the trailer here? Then no trailers come up.
Your trailer.
Your trailer, mate.
That'll be the best trailer you've ever seen.
There it is. Found it. Dan, I found it, don't worry. It's all good, man. It's all good. So, this, I think it's a Japanese trailer. He says. But look at this, mate. Look at the freshness of the artwork. And is that a Falcomon? Okay, cool. Do you watch Digimon? Or play it or anything? This is a trailer from February. Basically. I mean, this is very what Aegis Rim going for. But it's just Digimon. Yeah, it looks nice. Yeah, the animations look cool and the artwork's looking fresh, but it's just the zoom in and there's not much gameplay here. What's his name? What's the main Digimon called, right? No, that's not it. But it's close.
Metatron's in.
I know.
No, I didn't try it. Greymon, thank you, Brian. Thank you. The orange dinosaur. You know exactly what I'm on about. And last but not least, anything to add? How big a Digimon fans are we here?
Not very on my side.
Good. Because I've got nothing. I've drawn a blank. I'm sorry, but if you 28th of July, that's only Japan release, so there's no confirmation of worldwide just yet. But you imagine Ryan will be able to play it anyway because he's fluent in Japanese. But us peasants won't be able to play it. You know what I mean?
Give me a Beyblade game and I'll be there. But Digimon, nah.
Exactly. Talk about Beyblade game. Jesus Christ. Gentlemen, last video game nonsense today. You ready for it? It's one right up Jam Street. Sonic Origins has been rated in South Korea on Friday, and a new promotional image has been found on the back end of the PlayStation Network servers. And I can show you that image now, because I do what I want, mate. Very particular what I show you. I mean, there it is, in all its fucking glory. Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Dr. Robotnik, and Metal Sonic chilling. This is the pack they showed from that Sonic stream, which was 1, 2, 3.
I swear they
Sonic
just changed the logo on the side.
And
this is not new artwork.
It looks newish.
But
maybe the style's throwing you off. I think it's newish.
Just all looks the same. Well, I don't pay much.
When was the last time you ever looked at Sonic artwork, Chan? Be honest.
Yeah. Oh, I can tell you. The movie film.
Well, you assume it's on the horizon, so look out for that if you're a fan of old Sonic games. Which people tell you that the old Sonic games are good for some reason. I'm not sure why, but we'll see. Anyway, but gentlemen, anything to add about Sonic? Are you going to get this and play it?
No.
Yeah, Sonic Mania is a good Sonic game.
Sonic Mania is a good game. Yes.
It's a good Sonic game. You know what I mean? The thing about Sonic that pisses me off is Sonic Team, the guys that make Sonic, aren't the best at making the Sonic games.
Other people are.
Yeah, Sonic Mania was like a load of Sonic fans in some studio.
What was the other game the Sonic Team made? Was it Billy Hatcher?
Billy Hatcher was one.
Yeah,
Choo Choo Rocket was another. The Sonic Team make their best games that aren't Sonic games, like Billy Hatcher and Choo Choo Rocket, and so on. Which is, it's like, what are you doing? Can you imagine,
I've not seen Sonic 2 yet.
No, not yet. I want to though. It looks good.
G and Bish have, and they say it's really good.
Yeah. I mean, can you believe? Shout out to Sonic, by the way, for beating Sonic 1 and 2. The films outdid Detective Pikachu at the cinema, which is just crazy because like Pokemon's fucking.
They outdo the well.
Pokemon's
Sonic 2 outdid the latest Marvel film.
Yeah, well,
and Sonic 1 outdid the other Marvel film.
Yeah,
that was out.
To be fair, they weren't. I don't believe
what it was at the time.
I'm not taking away anything from Sonic. Congratulations and all that, but I don't think it was like Avengers Endgame. It was like
it wasn't Avengers Endgame.
No disrespect. I don't mean to disrespect, but you know what I'm saying.
Captain Marvel or something. I don't know.
Yeah. So congratulations, though. I don't like it when corporations put like films made. The poster I saw Sonic at 72+ million. I'm like, I don't care about that.
Mm-hmm.
Why would I care? Am I CEO, Jim?
Yes.
Dan, am I a member of the board? And why would I give a shit? I'm happy for you. We're getting Sonic 3 confirmed. It was confirmed anyway, but now it's like 4's on the horizon, potentially. And obviously, Ben Schwartz does a good job. I believe anyway. But gentlemen, that's all the game nonsense I got today. Have you got anything to add about any of that?
Yeah,
let's move on. Now, speaking of Marvel, gentlemen, the trailer dropped yesterday. Did you see it for Love and Thunder?
I did.
To call it a trailer is kind. It's more of a teaser.
It's super teaser.
Yeah, it's sort of a snippet of a trailer that's going to be released.
Give zero things away other than Hunter Woman's back.
Yeah.
She heard there was money to be made.
Oh, mate. It's like, are you going to come back and do Thor 4? No, here's a blank check. Right, sign me up. See you in a bit. What are we saying? Did you like the trailer? Yeah, I agree. 4's just on-screen Avengers is my favourite. I think I quite like him a lot. I remember when Thor 1 come out and everyone was like, "That looks shit." I was like, "It's gonna be fine. Trust me."
I wasn't a fan of the first 2 Thors.
I like the first one. I didn't like the second. Nobody liked the second one.
The first one was fine.
Yeah.
The second one was trash.
Oh, fucking hell. Daniel.
Yes.
Have you seen the trailer?
I have watched the entire thing. I've watched most.
It's 90 seconds long, mate. Sort it out.
I watched like the first 10 seconds, I think.
All I remember, right, was Christopher Eccleston was in it, and he was doing something about. Yeah, he was he was a dark elf, and he was. No, I don't.
I don't remember the plot of the second Thor.
All I remember is Christopher Eccleston was the bad guy. That's all I remember.
Was it? Oh.
I think so. He had a lot of makeup on, so you couldn't decipher it was him. Do you know what I mean? Dan, how would you... Because obviously we've got the Marvel thingamajig. It's soon, I promise. I promise you it'll be soon. But, I mean, the highest Thor film on that list, you imagine, would be Ragnarok, right? Is that not too much of a stretch, right?
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Cool. I know what the highest Thor film is on the list, and I'm keeping my lips sealed, mate. I do what I want. But it is what it is, mate. Are we excited? Are we going into this with because you've got to watch Doctor Strange first? Remember. Are we about Doctor Strange first? When's that out? May the 6th. May the 6th.
May the 6th. Yeah.
Mate.
I've just given Steph a new phone and she hates it.
Why does she hate? She got a new phone finally.
Because you got to do different gestures. She doesn't have the home button anymore. Yeah, no fingerprint recognition.
Yeah, it is. I thought that was cool as well. And to be fair, Natalie Portman looks hench, mate, in this.
I thought it was Kate Blanchett again. I thought it was his sister again.
Mate, she looks
good version.
Mm-hmm.
I did watch on my phone. It was small. Let me just show you quickly.
I may do that, right? Because I don't have a time frame yet. I may just send you the document. Do you know what I'm saying? Because Ryan's getting fuming. But I mean, we're all in for obviously it's Taika Waititi again, who directed Ragnarok. Do this one again. It is what it is. Moving on, 2 more non-video game / technically video gamey things. Aquaman and Dune star Jason Momoa is lining up to be the lead, I think, in the Minecraft film. This comes from the Hollywood.
0 people care about that.
Reporter Aaron Couch. You love him. Who would he be? Steve or what? Right.
I would imagine it's like it's not a live action film. That'd be dumb.
I mean, stranger things have happened, Cham.
I know the season 4's out soon.
Of what?
Stranger Things.
Oh, to be fair, yeah. It is what it is. Napoleon Dynamite filmmaker Jared Hess will direct the project based on the popular video game. That's cool. This isn't confirmation. This is ear to the ground shit. Dan, would you want a Minecraft film?
No.
Why not?
Nobody
because
wants
the world has way too much Minecraft.
To be fair, it does. Warners have been developing a project based on the game for years with Sean Levy, and It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia star Rob McElhenney. I just said that.
McElhenney.
McElhenney, yeah.
You mean the Wrexham owner?
Yeah. Gaming movies have been on a hot streak in recent years with 20th Century launching a hit franchise with Ryan Reynolds' Free Guy. Didn't watch that.
Yeah, it was good.
Is it good?
Yeah, well good.
Is it shit,
Me and Seth watched it.
And Paramount finding success with Sonic and its sequel. And obviously Detective Pikachu did alright. But yeah, this is like ear to the ground shit. This isn't a confirmation. But I'm sure we'll see this when it comes out. And last thing today, Streets of Rage, the greatest game of all time, obviously. This comes from Alexandra De Rosario. from Deadline. Says Streets of Rage filming works. Sonic's DJ2 Entertainment and Escape Artists to produce video game adaptation. Scripted by John Wick's Derek Kolstad. How's that? That title. How's that? Rubbed you the right way.
I don't know.
Now,
It'll be a bit weird.
do you remember
but
a couple?
cool,
To be fair, yeah, it will be a bit weird. But if you remember, a couple of weeks, month or two ago, I can't remember. The Rock teased he was in a new video game movie, and I genuinely believe this is it, because he could be what's his name? Name the characters from Streets of Rage, and I'll tell you.
Axel.
No.
Cherry.
Who?
Cherry.
No, not Cherry. You can play Cherry, to be fair.
Skates.
No, Skate's dad.
Can't remember.
I reckon it's gonna be Skate's dad, potentially.
Scotty, thank you very much. At least someone picked it up.
What? Say the joke to me again. I wasn't listening.
I can't remember what the context was, but you said stranger things have happened. I went, yeah, season was out soon.
Okay, fair enough. That's fair enough. Because you said about live action Minecraft film, and I said stranger things had happened. And you said season 4. Do you know what I mean? I mean, with the John Wick thingy person, I imagine this is going to be at least passable, right? Kolstad is the highest thriller. Just Watch Me, starring Jared Butler. In addition to writing Nobody, which is the guy that was going to play Steve Michael Scott in The Office. What's his name? Saul in Breaking Bad. What's his name?
Old Saul guy.
That's him. Yeah. He recently served as co-executive producer on Disney Plus's Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So not a bad CV, to be fair. Could be worse. We'll see it when it's out. Do you know what I'm saying? But that's all I've got today. Gentlemen, has a little lad got a forgotten gem for us now?
I've got one.
Have you got one? Oh, fucking hell, I forgot to ask. I'm sorry. Go for it, mate. Before you do, do you have anything you want to bring to the table or any unpopular opinions? Or do you want to just jump straight into it?
Straight in.
Okay, go for it. Give us some clues, mate.
Right, so we're going to sort of PlayStation / PC era.
Right, okay. PS1, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's done. It was published by a very small company called Ubisoft. It's a sort of over-the-top sort of survival game. What else can I give you? It was released in 2000 on both PlayStation and Windows PC.
Yeah.
Was there a second one?
No.
Would we know this definitely? Is this like popular, or is it just like quite niche? Somewhere in between?
It's quite niche, but it's done by a studio that a lot of people know. I'll give you what the studio have actually done previously. It was the Broken Sword games.
Oh, them. That doesn't help. But them.
Yeah. No, you got nothing.
I'm drawing a blank. You got anything, Jam?
Mm-mm.
Okay, Jam.
I thought Fighting Force, but I don't.
Okay, so the game in question is called In Cold Blood.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah.
Are you joking? Ubisoft did that? Are you sure?
It was published by Ubisoft and made by Revolution Studio.
Fuck's sake. 2
Revolution
seconds.
Software.
2 seconds. I've done this one, but go for it because I like this game a lot.
Yeah, well, it's obviously third-person game,
Yeah.
sort of over-the-top
Yeah.
sneaky game, sort of like the Splinter Cell of PlayStation.
Ish.
Like, ish.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I like this game a lot.
I did growing up, and it was it's a it's a very, very good game, and I think you can agree with that.
Yeah, I know, mate. I really like this game a lot. It's a 7-hour playthrough here. Very broken sword in its presentation as well, because apart from like the aesthetic, you probably, do you know what I mean? Yeah, as well. Yeah. No, it doesn't. I mean, yeah. What the pipes do? You mean? Yeah, man. John, would you play anything like this, or is this not up your street? I think I know the answer. Why not? Yeah, man. Is this emulated on PS1? You know, this is World of Long Plays. I use the channel a lot. They always have all forgotten gems, by the way. World of Long Plays. They always know what's up, mate. But if you ever get like the itch to play like a Broken Sword-esque video game from the early 2000s, be sure to check that out. But Dan, you know what I want? I want prizes.
I've already got that.
Have you actually? You're in the...
Dude.
James, what are we looking at for a used copy on PlayStation 1?
Looking at about £7 to £10.
Which is, to be fair, Dan's brought some expensive video games in the past.
A sealed copy is 70.
That's not even bad for a sealed one, to be fair.
Yeah. Well, I can't find it on CEX for PS1. I can only find it for PC.
How much is that?
£1.
There you go.
£1. It's the best pound you'll ever spend.
Best pound you ever spent, mate. But yeah, to be fair,
there's also a sealed copy for £50 on eBay.
Is there actually?
There's also a double game thing, the PlayStation 1, 2 games in like one case, with In Cold Blood and Siphon Filter 2. It's $179.99.
How much?
No.
179. Are you mad?
On Amazon, you can buy it for
drum roll, please.
$10.99.
Nice.
Although you can get it on the GOG for £4.
Of course you can. Of course you can. But Daniel, I appreciate that a lot. Thank you so much for bringing that to our attention again. But yeah, that is all we got time for. Anything either of you two fine gentlemen want to add before I pull the plug and turn the stream off?
No.
No? Daniel?
Nope.
Daniel, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for joining us today. I appreciate your time as always. Jam, always a pleasure.
You damn straight is.
Always a pleasure, mate. But gentlemen, I appreciate your time. Everyone in the chat as well, thank you so much. If you are watching on YouTube and you have made it this far, you deserve that takeaway that you said you were going to go and have. Just pick up your phone, just eat, bang, sort it out. Don't worry about it. But thank you so much again. If you did enjoy, like, subscribe, share with your friends. If you didn't enjoy, comment telling us the weird Londoner has got weird taste, mate.
What one?
No, man. But
there's more.
Maybe your brother's a bit weird, to be fair.
That's true.
But in all seriousness, thank you for your time, everybody. Appreciate it. We'll be back, or I will at least be back on Thursday with depending if there's not droppage down in Jay's nether regions, you know what I'm saying? But I'll keep you all updated on that. But until that time, keep it casual, look after each other, and have a great evening. We'll see you soon. Thank you. Up the toffees.